Yo guys, I've got a spark which I'm going to use to ignite the fire for a brand new episode of the Skylanders Giants Soul Seekers series here on the channel. Today we're playing catch up, so that's going to start with Time of the Giants right now because we have every single element in availability to us. All we need to do from here is go back to these previous levels where we didn't have the elements available to unlock elemental gates and basically change that. So yeah, we're going to be starting it off, of course, with Time of the Giants right here. Plenty of stuff to explore, plenty of treasure to gather, plenty of boulders to lift up too while we're at it for good measure. So yeah, let's get this all launched up and all that, and then just yeet it off to who knows where. Anyway, let's jump down here and hit this here, the cannon thingy McBob, which I think is descriptive enough as is, so we're just going to stick with that all the same. Now let's push these turtles out the way, mostly for looking at me funny. I mean, why else would I push them, right? I'm no bully. I only bully people who bully my eyeball sockets and look at me with such a stare, mind you, that my eyeballs wish that they would pour right out of their sockets, dare I say. Man, this got pretty dark, but that's entirety the humour of the first Toy Story movie, mind you. There was just so many adult jokes and innuendos in that film. It was very clearly Pixar's first CG film, but yet the animation still looks phenomenal to this day, might I add. And on top of that, you know, they just really wanted to entertain the adults as much as they were entertaining the kids, mind you. I'm saying not all adults like animation films. I do, but I tend to be the exception in perfect honesty. And here comes Gigantus with more tutorials that we couldn't give two fucks about. Sorry to say it, I love the character, awesome design. I don't love having to sit through what he has to say, mind you. So let's pick up the boulder, destroy the boulder, and then also destroy the controller that I'm going to currently mash to open up this treasure chest right here. Man, so much mashing right now. Anyway, let's be grabbing every last bit of that right now. We love to see it, baby. No way. Giant Skylers can lift boulders? It's almost like that's the entirety of the purpose of this level. To teach you doing exactly those things. Anyway, here's a story scroll that as per the norm we shall not be indulging ourselves in. But hey, what we will be doing is just heading down this hole right here because there's no need to conduct Geronimo right now. Given that we did that for last time we was here and we spad run through the level to get Shroom Boom's soul. It was very much seeking out his soul, you could go as far to say, so let's destroy some chompies right now. Oh yeah, we love to see it, alright, we love to see it. Yeah, these chompies, they're going night-night permanently. But man, I sure am glad that Bouncer did not die in the previous episode, it would have been tragic otherwise. Because the most tragic thing about it is not the actual losing the Bouncer, it's the fact that it would mean that the only tech Skylander I'd have to utilise from that point onward would be Sprocket, and that, my friends, is true tyranny right there. Okay, what we've got to do is we actually got to circle around this pit 3 times in order to gain access to the Lockatron wheel in this level. You know, I had a hunch when I first saw that boulder the first time playing through this level. I thought to myself, what if I went through the arena multiple times, and then the 3rd time around I earned that Lockatron wheel, so I was I felt well clever for finding that collectible I did. Anyway, there goes for Chompy, so now we just need one more go around and we'll be set. And that's good to see. So yeah, let's be jumping on now. Oh wow, look at those Chompies, just, you know, forever fossilised within this pit. I don't feel sorry for them though. Sorry for them, I do not feel. I can't emphasise this enough as we have them coming out of Chop Chop heads apparently. But that's because Chop Chop originally was an Archean, as his, you know, backstory would very much explicitly state. I would say allude to, but it definitely isn't an fact that his backstory alludes to the idea of him being an Archean. It straight up explicitly notes it by, you know, pure fact. With that being said, life has popped up here, so it's time of the Shroom Boom. Currently our only life soul that we seeked out, the only elements we have both the characters seeked out for currently is magic. We would have the same for fire, if not for Hot Dog's untimely demise earlier in the series. Man, that was rather upsetting. I'm upset. Can't you tell how upset I am? Anyway, all of these guys, they have got to go. Ouch. Getting hit is not ideal. I don't like that very much, getting hit. Anyway, we can hit this from down here, so that's exactly what we're going to do. Boom, baby. And man, we're so close to leveling up with all this experience right now. Like, look at us. Look at that gauge. So damn close. And yet, close doesn't quite cut it, unfortunately. Regardless, we are going to be picking up this hat right now. Thank you very much, Hair Game. Much appreciated. It's a rather interesting looking one at that. The good old flower fairy hat, which we shall not be wearing because String Boom is not a flower nor a fairy. So yeah, let's head through this tunnel right now. Sweet. And then there's an air gate back here which Swarm can help us out with. Boom, baby. I mean, I don't know what I'm booming here. I'm just booming something all the same. If I was a sound guy in a film set, I would be booming everything, because that's just how booms work and everything. They boom everything. Like if you wanted to do a video game movie, you'd especially want to boom all of the button mashing, like what you can hear right now. Well, previously anyway. My timing is all off this episode apparently, because the button mashing for the chest has been and gone. But for the hat on the other hand, oh yes, you can hear that gloriousness again. Let it be known that I found a cool looking turban thing that I once again shall not be wearing. There's no getting rid of my colour. My colour is too glorious to be taken off my helm right now. And by my, I mean Swarm. I'm speaking for him on his behalf. So yeah, let's be destroying that. Boom, baby. And I'm going to be heading back here and destroying some more things that I love destroying. Oh yes, get them out of here. Anyway, there's undead back here, so let's be dealing with that before we deal with those enemies right there. Because luckily for us, that's where Fright Rider, specifically his Halloween version, comes in. Yeah, there is special Fright Rider, alright. So let's be opening this gate and heading towards where the hats can be found. Oh, we got a bit of a freeze frame right now. Anyway, Elemental Enthusiast is the achievement we just unlocked. Pretty cool. And then we also got something else also pretty cool. It's some sort of nurse's hat. The paper fast food hat. I was wrong on so many levels, but of course we're going to wear it. If there's any expert in fast food, it's Fright Rider. Just look at the speed of this guy right now. Speed might as well be this guy's middle name. Fright the Speed Rider. Is that not raw awesomeness right now that I just described for every last one of you? Anyway, let's destroy that guy right now. We'd love to see him out of here. And let's bounce up. Oh, we got a big cry fist apparently. Anyway, there's some more treasures back here that we've got to take advantage of. So let's be doing exactly just that with a legendary treasure right now. Man, this looks like it's going to be quite a mighty paint job. The Starry Night paint job, I was indeed right. It's a good almighty paint job, most definitely. Anyway, combo time! Man, that combo is so beast. We love to see it. And it's well animated too. I love how it looks. Boom. Boom! Man, this guy just has such a massive chain of attacks. It's so cool. So let's be getting back here and destroying some bricks. Boom! Oh man, so much destruction all in one fell swoop. We love to see it. You know what else we love to see? The second chapter being loaded up, which is exactly what we're gonna do after we gain these triple stars and are presented with our glorious fireworks all the same. So yeah, that's pretty neat to see. And now let's be skipping some cutscenes. They're not so neat to see on the other hand. And then, as I said earlier, we can head out without further ado for the second level. Where I believe we can finally have Crusher make his debut, because there's going to be an Earth area as well as an Earth Elemental Gate, all within this same level, mind you. But first things first, as always, we will be pressing best button in the video game even to skip over all this unnecessary deep stew right now, and also at long last finally taking ownership of this here Fright Rider. It's about time I did that. Oh wait, no, the game did it already on my behalf. Luckily for me, the game isn't as forgetful as me, it would seem. Anyway, here's Persephone herself, but there's no need to worry about her because, as I said earlier, we are in fact fully upgraded as Fright Rider right here. So all we need to do is blow some stuff up. I believe we have the enemy goal already. At least I think we do. Yes, we do. So all we've got to do now is discover all the areas which we can do. And of course gather up all of the collectibles which we can also do. Thanks to now having an Earth character to unlock for Earthgate with. That was not a very effective bomb lobby right there, Fright Rider, my man. The Tuzo crystals not our focus right now. So let's get out of here without further ado. Back up for Rod and Bottom. Destroy some fools. Boom, baby. We love to see it. There you go. Taking on that guy too for good measure. Boom. Also boom. Anyway, let's grab this bomb right here. And hopefully do it with a little bit more success this time. There we are, we made it with a lot more speed. Fright Rider's ideal for this, given how fast he is. Again, Fright for Speed Rider, let's not forget. So here we are, the chest can consider itself open and all the treasure inside is mine. All mine! The evil laugh was complete and utter, 100% totally necessary. I mean, who would I be without the awesome evil laugh now, right? So let's grab this bomb again. Blow up some stuff. Oh yeah, I love blowing up some stuff. Boom, baby. Anyway, Undead is stronger here. Convenient that, given that this is exactly what Fright Rider's element is, mind you. So yeah, after conducting that combo, we are going to continue here, this way. Blow up that wall, and blow up this one too, whilst we're at it, mind you. Okay, these guys want a piece of the action, so here it is. Bing bang boom, we shake the room right there. So there's going to be some boulders here, which we're going to deal with Crusher, mind you. Again, might as well. Earth is popping up plenty in this level. So it's Crush Hour, most certainly. Anyway, let's just smash boulder, a boom baby, and then we're going to be bringing in this island for our feat of strength. Here we go. I'll be mashing that Y button, I'll be mashing that Y button, I'll be mashing that Y button, oh yeah. I mean, I do's be mashing. I'd be singing about how much I do's be mashing, because I'd be mashing a lot, I do's be.
Hammer it home.
So yeah, now what's waiting, now what's in wait even is this treasure chest being opened up, mind you. Yeah, all that treasure, we love to see it, baby. Anyway, what we also love to see is advancing with the level right now, which we can do right after we hit this bounce pad and grab for music. There's no road trip without a music player now, is it? Let's not be foolish here. Alright, fooling nobody. So here we go, we have an engine to buy apparently. Luckily though, the engine is about it, because everything else from Auric we've already bought in this level. Oh! Apparently my freeze rays don't want to work. Let's hope that my taking ownership of this guy on the other hand does want to work even. Yep, that guy can consider having taken ownership of. Ooh, key. Oh, we're going to grab that key because that's per norm. We don't mind if we do. And we even got a new accolade, the Ambassador. How cool. Anyway, off camera at some point I am going to take ownership of all of the Series 2s and the Light Course for sake of 100% for the collection, as well as of course all of the green base variants, all that jazz. So yeah, let's take down some fools over here. Boom, baby. All of this hammering. Feels good. I'm only just realising now that my Crusher is only level 10. I was very wrong about how leveled up this character is apparently, because I was under the assumption that he's level 15. Anyway, let's grab that food and then we're not even going to worry about no bombs. Who needs bombs in this line of work when you have a giant ass rock hammer? So yes, that is a very legendary treasure that we headed into the Fortress basement to seek out, mind you. And there's also plenty of treasures to go around. a wealth of treasures, you could dare go as far to say, and a Marbu that I have no care in the world in talking with. So we're just going to ignore that guy, pretend he doesn't exist. Don't ignore the background characters, people. Life's too short to be a background character, as the message of Free Guy would allude to. Man, what an epic movie that is. It's so much fun! I mean, it's Ryan Reynolds, it's fun by default. Anyway, these guys have got to go, so we're just gonna, like, walk into them. And then, yeet this rock right here, boom. Get destroyed, yes, on the beach. Hey, how dare you hit me? That's just awfully rude, old chap. That's what I have my thingy for. Yeah, we're just going to stick with thingy for now. But what's cool about this is that you can shift your momentum really, really quickly with the combo. Boom, baby, just like that. Anyway, we're not going to remain as Crusher for much longer because we're going to have life to switch out for, which is going to be a Shroom Boom, baby. Yeah, there we go, Shroom Boom. Onto the Portal of Power for, of course, a 5-win. Even though it's not going to last long, but it should last long enough, I'd hope, for level up. There it is, baby. In the end, it only took a few bone chompies, and now we're at level 10 with 520 health. All we need now is the other 5 levels, and Shroom Boom will be as good as set, mind you. But yeah, how is it that a level 10 character that isn't even fully upgraded is doing better than, you know, my fully upgraded level 15 hot dog? Is it just that Shroom Boom is a better character, period? Something's telling me that this is exactly what the case is. I don't know what's telling me that, but something's telling me that. All the same, now let's take down some fools. Okay, let's bring out some volley shots from afar. Boom! Explosion for the win. We love to see it. Now we're going to bounce up some more. Apparently, you know, that's what the game said so. And whatever this game says goes, I'm afraid. So on that note, let's take down some more fools. How dare you hit me? That's just awfully rude, old chap. And he's doing it again and again. There you go. We finally gave him what was coming to him, but what we need right now is none other than bounce. So we're swapping out for him because it's going to be tech when we get to the next section of the level, so might as well swap out for a tech element in post haste. Yeah, that's what we're talking about, baby. So let's roll on over because they see me rolling. They hate it. Now we're going to open up the treasure chest again with our lack of fingers apparently. I mean, sure, we have fingers, but what can those fingers even be good for? You know, they're just straight. We can't bend them or anything, so we can't pick stuff up with them. Not to mention they also look fragile. Flaccid enough to where, with enough force, you can just snap it straight off, which for Drobot? Which for Bouncer even, would no doubt be painful. I mean, I'm calling Bouncer Drobot now for some reason, but I'm not nearly as bad as people who would call Bouncer Boomer. Yes, I have ran into people who call this giant by the name Boomer before. That's an even more hilarious fail than my fails. My fails are pretty hilarious, so that's really saying something. Anyway, without further ado, we have enemies to deal with as we have a compass to find also. Here at the Long Walk here. Okay, let's mash some buttons, pick this up, and then boom! Man, that's massive destruction right there. We love to see it. Okay, boom, some more. Yeah, baby. And boom. Yeah, there you go. Now let's head down here, tackle this earth gate without further ado. Crusher is up. So yeah, what's great about being an Earth Skylander is that all of these areas that normally, you know, you need bombs and pickaxes for as an Earth Skylander, you can just destroy by default. Makes things a hell of a whole lot easier coming through here. Not to mention, it's just more fun to mash and just delete these rocks from existence more it is to slowly walk to a bomb and throw it. Or to slowly walk to a pickaxe and slowly pickaxe it away. You know, this is 6 million times more satisfactory to say the absolute minimal. I could say more, I'm just not, which is why the minimal is being said all the same. So now there's all those rocks all said and done with. So now we've got even more to deal with, and boy, it is fun just having them all down. After all, it is Crush Hour. So let's just sneak through there, mainly because I feel like it. Grab some treasure back here, please. And thank you. I mean, I'm not even sure if this guy's fully upgraded yet, so grabbing a treasure would definitely be of good utilization of yours truly right now. But yeah, all this swinging. But considering that when I hold the primary attack button and for small little earth projectiles aren't fired out, I can in fact assume that this guy is not yet fully upgraded. Yes, he doesn't even have his tertiary attack yet, despite the fact that I'm very clearly pushing my button. So this guy definitely has some work needing to be done. First things first, though, we're going to worry about mining these crystals right here. By mining them, I mean getting them out of my way so I can claim even better fruits of my labour right now. By fruits, I mean treasure. We're just going to do it from over here for good measure because I feel like it, no other reason. So yeah, let's see what we got. Plenty of good stuff. Thank you very much. Oh yeah. Precisely what we like to see, my friends. Now let's destroy some crates, mostly for looking at me funny, no other reason, as per the norm. And continue to just slowly but surely walk all the way out here. Punch this, or just walk this candle out the way, I suppose. Destroy all that stuff, and walk down here where we can utilize the key to open the gate and acquire ourselves a hat along the way, mind you. Rather useful stuff, all that. So yes, open sesame. And now here comes that very hat I was alluding to earlier, which is going to be a siren hat. Man, that is legendary. How can I not wear that? Is a true question we should be asking ourselves. Apparently I'm not, because I forgot to push the D-pad, so that rhetorical question got an answer to it far more quickly than I was expecting. How could I possibly not wear that hat? Quite easily, in fact, it certainly is quite possible. Anyway, this guy's got to go, just be stone iron him successfully this time. Boom. And now we have ourselves a cannon. The main reason why we're not swapping out for bounce right now is because fire is coming up soon, which means we're going to have to swap out for hothead in post haste. Again, I'm just saving time. You're welcome. So yeah, now we've used for rock cannon, let's proceed to said fire gate, which is going to be a lot more shorter than that of the earth gate, mind you. Okay, let's head into the door, and then swap out for hothead, as I was alluding to earlier. One of the few fire elemental gates in this game, you know, now that we've accessed for one in Darklight Crypt, this one, and for one of the 5th chapter, the only one left remaining is one all the way in the Lost City of Arcus. And once we're done with that, we'll head out for Dragon's Peak, purely because hothead is my last remaining fire Skylander, and fire Skylanders are cursed. We lost 3 of them in the Spyro's Adventure Soul Seekers series, and we lost 1 already in this series. I don't want to lose hothead in that fire section in Dragon's Peak, especially given that this is hard difficulties, so flamethrowers will deal even more damage, and hothead has his massive hitbox. So all those elements in combination definitely do not mix. Anyway, speaking of elements, it's time to swap out for the tech once again with Bouncer. So yes, I'd rather ensure that all of the fire elemental areas have been completed, therefore I no longer need a fire Skylander before risking for Dragon's Peak. Just gotta make sure that I also don't lose all of my air Skylanders before that point in time. But as soon as we get to, as soon as we've unlocked even every elemental gate, then characters of that element are no longer going to be necessary for 100% completion, so it matters not whether they get defeated, even though I'd still rather not defeat them all the same. That kind of comes as a given, really. Anyway, we've got 4 locks to shoot off the gate, so let's be destroying that thing right now, destroying those things, destroying the hut, even though we have the Lookatron wheel already. I just wanted to be sure about it. So yeah, let's circle on around, destroy this guy, and grab the treasure too. Why destroy that little hut without grabbing the treasure? That would just be an absolute waste right here. So there it is, the compass itself. And now I believe this will be another starter level that we would have triple starred, mind you. Yes, with the one exception that I missed an area. Crap, it's for life area, it's for secondary hut. I know exactly what the area is that we missed. My bad! Is what I'd go as far to say. So yeah, what we're going to do actually is we're going to wait for Captain Flynn's ship to load in, and then I'm just going to cut to when we get to that area in the second chapter. So I will, without further ado, see you guys there. Okay then everyone, I'm back. The life element has just popped up, so it's time to go back to Shroom Boom without further ado. And this right here is going to be the area in which I forgot about. So we just head up here, take down some bone chompies. We aren't going to level up a second time. I don't think bone chompies are quite enough to get us all the way from level 10 to level 11. At least not when there's only 5 of them. But regardless, this hut right here is one that I completely forgot to go into. You can see now that all areas found has been checked off, purely because there are no collectibles in here. So I didn't bother coming in here knowing that I wasn't going to find anything. So that was just my psychology getting the best of me. So on that note, I will see you all back at the Dread Yard at the sign of the massive Shroom Boom fuck off mushroom shot. A boom, baby. Okay then guys, I'm back again. Rather than seeing you back at the Dread Yard, I thought instead I'll see you guys back here for triple stars. That way you don't miss out on the fireworks and for proof of 100% completion in this here level. So yes, I am rather satisfied with that. And now we can put this level behind us and never have to worry about revisiting it ever again. So yes, here comes Captain Flynn's ship all loading up, and once it's done, so we're going to end off this episode with a friendly little arena from Blocks. Yeah, from Blocks Rumble Club up here is what we're going to do. So let's try out a battle indeed and see what Present Protector has in store for us. Well, it ultimately is exactly what the title alludes to. We are protecting some presents all the same. In the present. Or present protector, in the present, to protect the presents from the present threats coming to destroy the presents. That actually wasn't as much of a tongue twister as I was expecting, so go ahead and say that 5 times faster. Anyway, let's destroy some chompies then. You'd think range would help out, but fun fact, if all the presents are destroyed and the arena has failed, because Shroom Boom isn't reduced to 0 health and by extent not defeated, it wouldn't class as a death. Oh come on, Shroom Boom, target here buddy. You gotta do better than this, otherwise we're gonna fail, and I don't want to fail, despite the fact that it doesn't count as a death. I don't want it all the same. Oh, this is very problematic. The lack of aiming skills of Shroom Boom right now. All I want is some gold. Is that too much to ask for? No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. I'm realizing that these mushroom shields actually act as really great protectors for presents. This is perfect. Just use a mushroom shield. Boom. Presents protected. Stage 2, bring it on. Nothing's getting past mushroom shield. Even though I am going to have to do it a lot because it doesn't last very long. Boom. Bring that out again. See what I mean? No one can make it past it. It's genius is what it is. Oh boy, but they got past it. That's not cool. Uncalled for, guys. Uncalled for. Yeah, you guys ain't getting anywhere near it, my friends. Oh, no you don't. Just mash him at the last possible conceivable moment. Boom! He's down. And these guys won't be far off. Told you so. Boom! Oh, wait, no, never mind. I got a bit hasty with that one. Bit too hasty putting the boom in Shroom Boom. Gonna take down some more fools then. That's how we like to see it. Oh boy, I don't like these guys when they target this, however. And my mushroom shield wasn't in time. Oh boy, so much damage. But here we go, protect it. There we are. Mushroom shield truly does make a fantastic guardian here for the third wave, where the presents are actually transparent so we can see Shroom Boom behind them. It's so cute and adorable. That is definitely deserving of a cut-in if I ever have seen it. you know, being able to see Shroom Boom through the presence, mind you, due to their translucency. And thanks to my glorious editing skills, I can create said cut-in, even though I am now losing, so I should probably focus less on the future editing and more on the current not losing. Don't you dare blow up my presents. They are not for blowing up. Okay, there goes that guy. This guy's going down too, told you so. But yeah, there's only 3 more remaining, and now they're out of order, so it's getting harder to mushroom shield protect them for thingy Mackle Bobs. Oh yeah. Okay, now we got these guys to have to deal with. Great, just great. Not sarcastic. Oh no! Oh no! Not what we need right now. There you go. Now that, my friends, is what we need right now. Present Protector has just barely been beaten. Let's go. Shroom Boom, Clutch of a Century, getting 400 gold. We're going to quickly check out the anchor deck, or whatever it's called, see what gold we can find up there, and then, by extent, see what upgrades we can earn for Shroom Boom, the man, the myth, the legend. This episode we truly put the boom in Shroom Boom. So yeah, let's head up the access tower and grab some, you know, treasure up here at the crane deck. That's what it's called, not the anchor deck. I don't think there is anything in this called the anchor deck. Anyway, one final thing I want to check all quick like is whether or not Throwing Sapphire is here. Yes, it is. Cheaper upgrades, don't mind if we do. So yes, we have now gone from the ability of maybe affording no upgrades to at least one upgrade, or maybe even both the upgrades. We're about to find out regardless. Anyway, I want to destroy these things mainly because I feel like it. And hey, let's also change up and customize for Dreadyacht a little bit extra, because why not whilst we're here, right? Let's give it a nice little dragon attire with a Starry Night paint job and a skull roof. Is that not gloriousness right now? We're not going to take a fly around the ship, however. But we are just going to get out of here, period. Back on the main deck. So yeah, there's more treasure for good measure before we head in to see what Persephone has to offer us here in her very own cabin, mind you. I love the fact that she just kind of made herself at home here. Anyway, we don't quite have enough for that attack right there, but we can at least afford a lock and load. So now, we're going to bring this episode to a close, right here, on this very spot, but not without one final boom! Now, with that all being said and done, this video is coming to an end, but before that happens, I first want to thank all my Blazing Knights and Scorpion Dragons whose support allow me to continue pumping out quality videos like this one. Without them, this all wouldn't be possible. Therefore, I genuinely appreciate every last one of you from the bottom of my heart. If you enjoyed this video, I have others you can watch by clicking on screen now, and you can even subscribe by pressing the button on the bottom right hand corner of the screen. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll be seeing you in the next one, but until that moment arises, peace!